Hi everyone, happy 2015. I really hope you had an amazing holiday season and a new year and having a great 2015 so far. And today I wanted to share with you my favorite stuff from 2014. And I collected everything I really love around me in the 2014 especially, and mainly food and health related stuff. So I just warn you in the beginning, it's about 30% makeup, 30% skincare, and the rest is food. So in the order of makeup, skincare, and the food and health type of things, first thing I want to share with you is this Lanvin Jan perfume, and I've talked about it so many times last year and even in 2015. It's definitely a signature scent for me, and I've been wearing this for the past 3-4 years, and especially if you watched my videos, I think you know that I really like this perfume. So I always have a backup and I always have this on the vanity, and basically it smells like really fresh raspberry with a little bit of floral touch, and it's really subtle, it's not sickly at all, and it's fresh, fruity, floral scent that doesn't disturb you on a daily basis, especially if you're eating food. So this definitely will be my staple in 2015 as well, and I hope I have a long relationship with this in the future too. And the next thing is a limited edition, and I cannot proceed this video without mentioning this particular product, and this is a 2013 Christmas collection Guy Boden cheek palette, and it looks like this, and it comes in one bronzer, one highlighter, and the two of them is their bestseller products, the Orgasm and the Super Orgasm, I think. And the new palettes have the double the size of the Laguna, so I will be loving the new one this year, I think. And the next thing is eyeshadows, and I'm definitely an eyeshadow type of girl, so I love to collect, I love to test, I love to swatch, I love sparkles, matte, shimmer, everything about the eyeshadows. So it was really tough decision for me, but in the end of the day I came to the basic, and then one of my favorite basic is from MAC, and I just couldn't choose one particular color because there are a few basics you need in a daily basis anyway. So I chose into this customizable palettes, and I'll show you what they are. And this one here is blank type. It's amazing for highlights around my eyebrow area, or if I want to contour my top of my nose. This color is absolutely amazing. It's a matte finish, and this one is print. It's sort of like a charcoal gray, but slightly lighter than charcoal gray color, and it has like a funny little sparkle, but it doesn't really show up when you apply, and I basically use it on my brows on a daily basis. This one is a rice paper, and I think a lot of YouTuber likes this, and this one is amazing highlighter. Like if you do like a little bit of touch, like it's super sparkly shimmery type of effect. This one is another matte one called Omega. It's amazing around the crease area, and it just sort of blends into my skin tone, and it creates a really subtle contour. I don't really like a bang on like definition around my eyes, so like someone like Omega is an amazing color. And yeah, as you can see, most of them I hit the pan, and I'm gonna have to replace them very soon. And my favorite foundation is RMK Gel Creamy Foundation. I don't think I've changed my favorite foundation since like 2-3 years ago. I try different foundation and I have an affair with other brands, whatever, but at the end of the day, if I have a problem with my skin, I always come back to this. It doesn't give you a super duper coverage, but if you have a sensitive skin, which I do, like I don't react badly to this, and it gives enough coverage to pass by on a daily basis. And also it's very moisturizing, so it doesn't dry up on your skin. I usually use 102 and 103, and I mix time to time. And the best thing is it comes with the pump, so it's really hygienic, and also it is a plastic bottle. This year I really hope to explore a little bit more in the foundation area, so the 2015 favorites might be a little bit different from this. Again, going back to my eye area, I've got my favorite eyeliner here. It's called Heroin Make liquid eyeliner, and it looks like this. The purple packaging, however, the inside is completely black, so it comes with a normal felt tip liner. I've never used something that is so pointy, and it's really precise and easy to use. It doesn't dry up that much. I went through this maybe 3 last year, but using quite consistently. So I'm really pleased with this product. It's a drugstore product. It's all over Japan. In terms of felt tip eyeliner, I think this is far best eyeliner that I've ever used. Eyelash colors, I've used it every single time I wear makeup, and this is something that I cannot go without. And I always use the Shu Uemura's eyelash curler. And lastly, from the eye division, I've got a mascara here, and it's called the Mote Mascara Long, and it looks like this. And they have a lot of different type of mascaras, and this one is especially for the lengthening one, and the comb looks like this. It's very standard comb, but what's special about this mascara is the consistency inside. They have like super thin, almost dust-like fibers. So it kind of bendy fibers that sort of sit on top of your eyelashes, that every time you comb through your mascaras, it stays there. This product is quite debatable because I just got this product at the end of November time, but straight away I used it. I knew that it had to make it in my favorite 2014. It comes in a set of 5, and they are all amazing colors, but especially this one that I'm wearing it right now. This is the Satin Lip Pencil 9211, and I think the name in English is called UYU. It's a beautiful blue tone bright pink, and this is something that I really looking for a long time. Very easy to wear, it doesn't dry up that easily, and it's very easy to apply. And the last from the makeup section, this is the Organic Glam Nail Varnish in the number 101. It looks like a pale pink, and it's a really pretty, easy to wear daytime color. So Organic Glam is the same brand as Organic Pharmacy, but it's just the makeup version of it, and the Organic Pharmacy is the famous skincare brand. I really like this thing because it doesn't contain any toxin, and I wasn't expecting anything special from it. I just wanted to have some toxin-free nail polish that would do a job, and it did an amazing job. It dries really quickly, the color is quite opaque, so 2 to 3 coats your nails are completely covered, and it lasts for quite a long time. It's almost chip-free, so I really enjoyed it. And the color of especially this one is absolutely gorgeous. So if I wear a nail polish, I'm gonna have to remove it somehow, and my favorite nail polish remover is from Shiseido, and it's called Treatment Enamel Remover, and it looks like this. Again, this is everywhere in Japan, and you can get it from the supermarket, you can get it from a corner shop, and basically anywhere would stock this. And it comes in the big size like this or the smaller size like this in a plastic bottle. It's easy to carry. It's slightly more expensive than the rest of the nail polish remover, but the one amazing thing is it does not dry out my nails or skin or like leaves like funny residues, and it just does a quick amazing job without damaging my skin. For makeup brushes, I especially enjoy the Real Technique makeup brushes, and I think these are pretty amazing. It's all synthetic brushes, so nothing is real, but the application of your makeup is so much easier with this than some of the very high-end, supposed to be good, like really proper products. And it's so easy to deal with, washes very well. So those are my makeup, and moving on to my skincare products, and the first thing I want to share with you is this Lift Moisture Foam. So it's basically a foam makeup cleanser or face wash. You don't have to use it as a makeup remover if you don't want to. As you might know, I was really into Lift products in 2013, and I went off a little bit in 2014 because I wanted to try a lot of natural skincare products, and Lift is by far, very far from natural products, but they work really well. But one thing I kept on using is this face wash, because none of the ones I've tried last year really did a good job nearly as this. Really moisturizing. I don't know how else to phrase it. It does not leave any funny residue on your face, but it removes everything you want to get rid of from your face but it still leave with you an amazing face. After the cleansing, I usually set my face with a toner, and the most toner that I reached out for is LoveBezuki Extraordinary Flower Water. It might make your skin a little bit sticky, but it does a really good job of moisturizing your skin. It contains a lot of hyaluronic acid as well. Next one was such a difficult decision for me because I had this or the other one that I really like. I use both of them on a daily basis, and if I had to choose one, I think it has to be this. This is the SK2 Stem Power face cream, and it looks like this. There's something about these products that makes my skin a lot tighter and happier next day, and the result is instant. It just set my skin in such a happier place every time I use it, and I just cannot live without this at very moment. I have my favorite deodorants here, and it's the Australian brand, and I can't even pronounce it, so I'll show you anyway. And it looks like this, and 97.9% of the ingredients are organic. How great is that? So, to be really honest with you, if you are in a gym and you have to drive back home or sort of cycle home or take a train home or whatever, it's not as heavy duty as non-natural ones. So like if you just buy normal ones from the drugstore, they do a better job than sort of making you smelly. But this one did pretty amazing. It hold up almost whole day. One downside though is very expensive. Everyone talks about these products, so I'm not gonna explain furthermore. And it's the Nuxe lip balm in a jar like this, and I used it this much, and I usually wear these products right before going to bed, and also when I just start wearing the makeup every morning, because I apply my lipstick or lip gloss right at the end of my makeup session. So if I apply this at the beginning before my foundation, then by the time I get to the lip products time, then this product is slightly sort of more set on my lip than before. So that's how I want to use it. It smells great and it lasts for absolutely ages. So next section is a little bit of a health food, a little bit of unhealthy food, but this is my honest things that I took every single day. So I'm gonna have to share with you because this is my basic diet of 2014, and I made out of the things that I arrayed here. So the first thing I want to share with you, I've used this product so much, is coconut oil. I got into this coconut oil quite early last year. Quickly I fell in love with it. I put it in my porridge in the morning, I put it on my skin. My husband now is a real convert of having this coconut oil on his bread every morning, and it looks like this. And I also use the bigger jar for the skincare, and this one is applied all over my skin or hair or used as a makeup remover, and it's just an amazing product for me. I just love it so much, and I'm gonna continue doing so. So this is something that I've been doing so for the past 3 years, which is having Manuka honey on a daily basis. Manuka honey is a special type of honey. I've tried so many different types of Manuka honey at the beginning, and many of them taste not so great. It's very medicinal, sort of herbally taste. It's almost not enjoyable if this MUF factor is a little bit high. And a company I really like from Manuka honey is this Comvita company, because it tastes the best by far, and it's very delicious actually. So I've been taking this every single day, and one of the things I'm obsessed in my life is tea. Especially when it comes to green tea, I am a green tea freak. And I used to work in a beverage company that sells green tea, and I tasted a lot of things. I even took a taster test, which is sort of like a sommelier for tea. That's how geeky I am when it comes to green tea. So obviously I take green tea on a daily basis, at least 2 or 3 times a day, and I have my serious favorites that I just cannot live without, and I have to share with you. Although if you are not Japanese and if you don't live in Japan, it might be difficult to access to these products, but if you ever come to Japan, you have to get this because this is very accessible. And if I ever could live on one type of green tea, it has to be this, and it's called Megami. and it's from the company called Itoen, and if you're Japanese you probably know this company, and it's all over the place, it's nationwide, you can buy from supermarkets, it's very easily accessible. It's one of the premium tea, and 100-gram price is about 1,500 yen, so it's about 9 British pounds per 100 gram. I can tell you, for a Japanese tea drinker, that's not very expensive, but it's not cheap either. Whenever I serve my friends this particular green tea, all my friends absolutely love it. Like, they're just blown away by the fact the green tea can be so delicious. Serve this tea with the proper teapot, with the proper teacup. That makes a lot of difference when you're drinking tea. Like, especially teapot, the brewing process is very important in green tea, and you have to do it in a proper way. So buy a Japanese teapot and this one, and you are sorted in the green tea division. And so this is a very new findings for me last year, and I was looking for some organic green tea, and I tried a couple. Many of them didn't taste any good. It's sort of drinking like a dry tatami. If you know what tatami is, like a straw floor, like it just smelled off. Many of the organic tea I found last year was just not great. Apart from these, this particular company makes an amazing green tea, and it's called Nagata-en. It's like a Nagata farm, and I don't know how you get a hold of it because I always order it online. I don't think they ever have a physical store, and if you have this mark on, that means like it's certified Japanese organic tea, and they sell like 2 or 3 different types of organic tea. The one I like is Ibuki, and the one I also like is called Asahi. And the taste is very good. Like, it's as good as normal green tea that's not organic. So the price range is not that much more expensive either. So I also really like that about the price range. And lastly, my favorite division, snacks. I snack all day. I know it's not good to snack all day, and I'm not encouraging you to snack like me on a daily basis, because I probably snack a lot more than other people. Few things I always ate every single day is nuts, dried fruits, and chocolates. These 3 I have to have at least once a day, and many days twice a day. So let's get right into the things that I've been loving. It doesn't look glamorous, but I'm gonna show you anyway. And it's these dry mangoes that I've been loving so much, and I've got lots of other type of dried fruit, but I'm just gonna show you this as an example. This company called Tomizawa, or in Japanese it's called Tomizawa Shoten. They are very famous sort of food ingredient selling place. It's like a Whole Foods, I guess. And they have it in a bigger pack quantity, so this one is 2 kilogram dried Philippine mangoes, and my favorite from them is this dried Philippine mangoes. And the fact I really like this company is because they try not to use preservatives as much as possible. So many of the dried fruits and nuts are organic, or they don't have any preservatives. So this one is just sugar and mango, while the sugar itself is not really good for you if you take too much in a day, but I cannot help myself, so please excuse me. I also love the fig and dates and the big raisins. They are just to die for, especially the one from Tomizawa. This shop just does amazing stuff. In terms of nuts, I have these cashew nuts from Tomizawa. The packaging looks like this. This is Tomizawa here. I buy these cashew nuts in like 2-3 kilograms in one go, because me and my husband go through this real quick. Also, almonds and walnuts are a staple in a daily basis for us, so I buy that in the 2-3 kilograms in one go as well. Lastly, from Tomizawa, I really enjoy this. This is the cacao nibs. I embarrassingly didn't know you can eat cacao nibs until like 2-3 years ago. Like, I was in a really nice restaurant, and then when I was leaving, like having a coffee, they served the chocolate on top of this stuff, and I didn't know I could eat that stuff, and I thought it was just a wood flake, and I was just thinking, why do they serve a chocolate on a wood flake? And I asked the waiter, and he told me, no, you can eat this, it's called cacao nibs, it's really good for you. And I searched that evening when I came back home, and I found that this has a lot of health benefit, And in fact, I don't eat it for the health benefit. I purely eat it for my own pleasure because it tastes so good. It doesn't have any sugar. It's just the byproducts of like making chocolates or like taking some cacao butter out of it. So like it's basically like a rubbish left after the processing the cacao itself. But if you mix this is manuka honey and eat it, it's just like eating chocolate. It's almost the same thing. So if you're craving for chocolate but trying to go away from the chocolate, it's probably the really good option. Lastly, I have a confession to make. I eat this on a daily basis. I don't know if it's good for me to eat so much, but I eat this Lindt Excellence chocolate at least half a box every day. So that's like 4 small squares inside. It's 85% cocoa and 70% and this caramel with a touch of salt. And I freaking love this stuff. And if I open this package with my husband, one evening it's gone. So we try to go away from this as much as possible. And 1785, I've been eating that since when I was 4 or 5 years ago, I would say. But here in Japan, it's very expensive. I didn't know until I moved a year ago. So I casually went along to their website and saw the price. In the UK, it's about like £1.50 each when it's on offer. And in Japan, this thing especially is 650 yen. It's about 4 pounds something. This is just so ridiculous. I just love chocolate so much. I have to eat it on a daily basis and I just eat these dark chocolates. Almost half a box a day. It sounds really unhealthy, isn't it? Maybe I should change that a little bit. So these are my favorites of 2014 and I really hope you enjoyed it. So I'm gonna put the link for my blog correlating this to this video, and if you're interested in seeing more pictures, please go ahead. And I really hope you enjoyed and I will speak to you soon. Bye!